The thing I'm most proud about this thing is you see my keepers. I got 3 of them. The bait keeper. These things, playing with it at the house, once you get that bait over all 3 of them, it's locked on there. It isn't coming off. That's not coming back off. That's why I'm proud of that. If your bait stays on 3 more fish longer than your old lure, I'm doing something right. Like I said, I believe there's fish here. In the tree. Oh, that was close. I called it too. Let's see. Let me dig one out that I want to try to use. I'll put a chatterbait in your hand if I have to. That'll be a fun one for you to catch something on. Like I said, I believe there's fish right here in this corner. Just bottom cast it to that shoreline. That's a fish. Doesn't feel horrible either. No, keep doing your thing. I want you to cast up there and see if you can't get them. That's a female. Got them on the square bill though. About 2.5, maybe 3 pounds. Yeah, that's about where I hooked her. Spotlight's a joke again. Worked one day for me, that was it. Got one?
Yep, I got one.
Nice! On the freaking jig. Custom jig. Nice! Get her in here. Just flip her straight up. There you go. Now let your rod tip down. We don't want it straight up and down rod. Good job, dude. Hold on, I want a picture of that lure in its mouth. There we go. Good job, dude. On the jig. You want a picture of it?
Sure.
Gotcha. Put her back. Or him. That was a him. I caught a her. Hell yeah, Benny. Good job, dude. On the jig. Can't fish any of this the way I want to because that wind. It's getting stronger too. God, the wind's even hitting here weird too. Yeah. Thank God the wind's blowing. It was freaking hot. So it looks like most of this bay will be semi-protected. There's one big one too. Don't be a northern. Nope. Freaking toad. Broke off. Frick. That was a 5-pounder.
That was a big one.
I shouldn't have tried doing that. That's stupid of me. That was stupid of me. Now it's got a crankbait in its face. Dang it. That's what I was waiting on too. And guess where it came out of? Right where I caught the last 5-pounder. Beat all that shoreline just for that to happen, huh? Dang it. Before they get all the way down here, we're gonna shoot across the bay. Another one. Another one. He was all the way up against shore. Little guy though. He was up against the shoreline. They're gonna stay over here out of the wind. We're gonna fish all that up through there. There's a lot of wood up in there, because that right there told me they're sitting on that wood. But there's a point right here where he's at right now. We're gonna cast between the jig and the crankbait. I think we'll do pretty well. There we go. That's a good one too, I think. It jumped. It's the first time I've had a bass jump out of the water this year. Might be a 4. No, fat though. So he was in that wood, and I made like 5 casts on him with this before he ate. So and with spot lock being so freaking awesome to me right now, yeah, dude, that's solid. They're moving up. That's a female. It's a 4-pounder. That is a 4-pounder all day long. $4.30. 4.25. That's a 3-pound body. That's how full of eggs she is. Nice. Thank you, girl. All right. There we go, another one. Little guy though, little. Cast up towards that, there you go. That means there's a big one sitting up in here. Oops. There we go, little guy on square bill. Hooked in the bottom lip, exactly where you don't want them hooked. Another biting red. Obviously. Little male. Could be a little female though. Just keep making the cast. You can cast, you know, just kind of pepper the shoreline as much as you want. I'm gonna throw a jig over here for a little bit. I'm gonna see if we can't get bit on it. Like I said, when I was throwing at those trees, I made like 5 or 6 casts before that bass. Here, you come to the front of the boat. Spot lock will work. It just kind of glitched there for a second. because I want to fish this log behind us where I caught that 5-pounder off of. Just keep casting up to that area up there. There's some rock that points out over here. Yeah, because my trolling motor is about to start working again. Oh, fish. Nice one. Nice one on the jig. Nice, dude. Yes, on my jig. And it's gonna be a big one.
Oh,
Came off.
oh my gosh.
What? What?
Oh. I didn't even get to get that good of a look of it at it too.
It was big. I will say that.
I saw like a little silhouette, but
God. Dang it. They're on the wood. You know, it's weird. Some of them are crushing the square bills, and some are crushing the jig now. Like I said, I think it's only going to get better throughout the day. From what it's acting like now since we got out here, it's progressively getting better. Or I'm just lucky I just got one to finally hit my jig. Oh, there's another one. Oh, dropped it. Nope, did not. You see how fast that fish was running? Dude, that's another 4-pounder. I wonder if that's the same one. No, this is,
I think it's different.
yeah, this is a male. Look at that. Yes. Y'all check that out. That's a 3.5. All the way back in the crushers. Dude. I feel bad because I'm catching them though.
I don't. As long as someone's catching them.
Well, I mean, I wanted you to catch some. The reason I switched you over to that was because how many did I catch on it?
A decent amount.
Dude, I'm excited. My jigs are working. Outside of losing the one just a minute ago. That was a big one though. The one I did lose.
Are you gonna weigh that one?
Yeah, I think it's only going to be 3.5. So grab that purple jig again and make some casts at that tree. Yeah, 3.5, 3.25 is where it's locking. Gorgeous fish. Custom jigs, y'all. Prototypes. Football jigs that I put this out in front of that hook to keep it weedless, more weedless than most people claim football heads to be, and you can work it through wood. So if you're a big football guy and you want to work it through wood, docks, and grass, I think this is be the way to go once I start selling them. If y'all want them now, let me know. Got him? Nice. Told you you'd be one up there. Good one? Little guy. Still. Nice. I figured it'd be something up there. Oh, hey buddy. We got him. Oh, hooked in the tongue. Sorry, I'm getting him unhooked before he starts bleeding everywhere. There he is, little male. Good job, dude. Try to get as, when you cast up there, try to get as close as possible, as short as you can. I'm getting there. We might have to move you closer. Because I think if you're gonna get one, a big one out there, he's only gonna be 5, maybe 10 feet off that shore. That's how close I think he is. It's fine. Oh yeah, close. Told you, freaking told you, boy. Told you.
You know what you're doing?
Almost. That's a nice one. Good job, dude. Got him hooked in the bottom lip. Alright. That's a female. She's got hooks everywhere. You want another picture or you want to wait for a big one?
Wait for a big one.
Solid 2 pound, 2.5. Good job, dude. Like I said, get it close to shore. All right, well, I think the wind has blown us off our lake. I don't think neither one of us want to keep fighting it. We can't sit on anything, we can't fish new areas, nothing. But we did learn something. Bass eat my jigs.